Hi there, students. An aberration, okay, normally a countable noun. Okay, an aberration is a departure from what normally happens, from what's typical, from what's expected. And normally an aberration is something bad, so it's a temporary change away from what normally happens, the normal way of behaving. So yeah, I had a mental aberration and I totally forgot about your lesson. So please forgive me. Yeah, some sort of mental aberration. Um, yeah, in a moment of aberration, I agreed to lend him the money. I should have known. He never pays me back. Okay, so an aberration, an anomaly, a deviation from the norm, something that's abnormal. So I think we can no longer continue to say that the strange weather we've been having is an aberration, because this is becoming the norm. It's a divergence from what normally happens. You can also use an aberration in optics, in physics. Um, when you have a lens and all of the light doesn't converge in the same spot, that's aberration, because there's a defect or because of something else. So for example, you could have chromatic aberration. The different wavelengths of light meet in different places because they refract in a very slightly different way, or spherical aberration for a lens as well. Okay, so an aberration, I guess you could have an adjective, aberrant, yeah. um, so this was an aberration of character. This wasn't normal. It was something that was away from the normal standard, yeah, from the normal moral standards. Um, I have a feeling that electing this man as prime minister was an aberration. Yeah, it was something we shouldn't have done. So an incident that is not typical and normally something bad. Yeah. Um, we kept having problems with this, and after a while, it was clear that this was not just some aberration, but it was actually become normal and due to some sort of problem in the system. Okay, an aberration. If they're you could have an aberration in behavior, aberrant behavior. Um, Something they do is strange. It's not socially acceptable. Yeah. Um, okay, so an oddity, an abnormality, not right, a departure from truth or morality. Yeah, so aberrant behavior, not good behavior. Um, an aberration, a lapse in use of your mental faculties. Yeah, is when you make a silly mistake. Yeah, it's an aberration. You don't normally make silly mistakes, but, well, you get the odd aberration from time to time. Okay, so an aberration, deviation from the norm. Okay, so and yeah, a mental aberration. Christ, I forgot what I was supposed to do. Yeah, I burnt the lunch. What an aberration! Yeah, I wasn't concentrating. I should have been concentrating on what I was doing. Okay, and let's see, formality. This is a formal word. I'm going to give this 6.5 or 7. Um, let's see, informally, an aberration, a mistake, a lapse. Aberration, 6.5 to 7 in formality, used in a semi-formal writing. Could you use it in a semi-formal conversation? Just about. Better in a semi-formal writing or a formal writing. And then, as to origin, it comes from Latin, aberratio, a diversion. Ab, away from, and erro, to wander. So it wanders away from the truth. Yeah. So yeah. An aberration from moral rectitude. Yeah. This it was aberrant, and we'll have to bring him back into the fold. An aberration of character. Yeah. Or okay, so something that's not normal, not what you would expect. Enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Aberration. Aberrant.